Howdy y'all, welcome to Al's Outdoors. I've been all over the place with videoing, trying to trap, and me and Ed's off grid right now. I'm doing a little bow hunting, and I don't care if I shoot anything, it's too warm. It's supposed to get real windy too, I don't know. Tomorrow's 83 degrees. I don't want to cut up no deer when the flies is blowing. But, we're sitting in these tideweed blinds. These things are pretty cool. Even though they got holes in them like that, you can't feel the wind coming through them. You gotta open the window if you want wind. That's interesting. But I'll show you just a couple trap sets I throwed out, and we'll put out some more here right quick. And it's time. But the very first night these trap sets was in the ground, this happened. He walked within 3 feet of my set on the wrong side, where if the wind had been blowing the other direction, I believe he'd have smelled it. He just walked right on by it. Would have been nice to have a first night bobcat, but I'd like for it to get colder first, I guess. But stick with me, I'll show you something. I've never seen the ground so hard in my life. I've been 10 or 15 minutes trying to get that stake in the ground, and I got a double dirt hole going there. Mark Cottrell from Cottrell's Hunting and Trapping. Sorry about the helicopter. He sent me some mouse lure, a couple of baits he made. I'm gonna try them in this set and see how they go. It's just woods, y'all, and four-wheeler trail. Old logging road comes up this way, and there's a bunch of animal trails coming this way and over there through that brush. They like hunting this thick stuff, so we'll see. Here goes the new season. Well, I always see coyote turds every year up here on these rocks on my trail there. It goes up over the hill, real thick down in yonder. They like to sneak around this point here. They howl at us when we're down at the cabin. We're going to stay there for a while, save gas money, have a good time. But I kicked the leaves out because I knew it was a good spot. That hole was already there. So we filled it up with some Trapper Jay's stuff. He's been real good to me, guys. Y'all try to support all these guys. Bluegrass Trapper, he sent me some stuff there. I set it down at the cabin in a set because I got some coons and possums I need to get rid of. And I didn't know we was going to stay at the cabin this quick, but I'll move it if I have to, or put another one in. But I appreciate you guys. Cottrell's Hunting and Trapping, thank you. Bluegrass Trapper, thank you. Trapper Jay, as always, thank you, brother. We'll see what happens, I'll let you know. Yeah, y'all, I've been hammering for 5 minutes trying to get that stake in the ground. I never got that hole dug. Of course, when you're in the woods, you're fighting tree roots galore. But it has been so dry. That is the dirt I dug out of my trap bed. This drought's got to quit. Probably will now that I started trapping. I finally got it in there. We're going to put peat moss, very, very dry peat moss, inside them jaws. Get my brush here. Uncover the pan. That'll allow my trap to fire without a pan cover. It's been sifted. See if I can do this one-handed. And just dirt. And I'm gonna bait her up, lure her up, probably use some Trapper Jay stuff and some of my homemade stuff on this one. I've got a hole. It goes right down in there, you can probably see it. But I've also got a hole back up in that way. Coyote whacker does the same thing. I kind of giggled when he said he did that, but gets you through a lot of weather if weather comes, and usually if you're trying to trap, that's when the weather comes. Hope that helps somebody. I'll let you know if we get one. There's my finished set. I blew it out a little bit. I want to sit more that log. I'll probably sit and watch it for a while, because there's my flagging. I know somebody's going to ask that hadn't watched me before. There's a 3/4 ounce sinker hanging at the bottom, dental floss, and those are the tape that they use on semi-trailers, reflective tape. I've caught a lot of bobcats just using one of those. I put 4 on this one, and no swivels needed that way with that dental floss. Stick with me. All right, I'll show you a little trick I do. A lot of people do a pipe dream set. It's a crotch and a peach tree stick. I drilled a hole up through there. I drilled a tiny little hole in the back. I'm gonna put, excuse me, I'm gonna put sheep's wool up in it. This time I'm gonna try some bluegrass trapper's lure, and we try to support everybody, so check him out. But I'm gonna hammer it right down in the ground right there, and it'll keep the weather off of it, and it works. Give her a try. Beats buying PVC. Later. Well, you get everything put away, get in the truck. That's the way it goes. Alright, I pulled all my sets in the woods. We have some folks here that have a little bit of a chicken killer problem. They say it's coyotes, but I'm not so sure it's coyotes. We'll figure it out. But I just did this set here. It's kind of a walk-through flat set, sort of. Whoa, my eggshell come out. That can't be visible from the air. So there is sheep's wool. I put a squeaker. There's just bait and lure and all kind of stuff up in that pile. Got a little bit of flagging way over on that tree because I don't want to spook off a coyote. It doesn't always, but sometimes it will. But my trap's right here. I know it looks like it's probably here, but it's right here. And we're gonna see if we can get him. But I've got 4 more sets over where it's been there for 2 days. I got one right there, trail of found. Got another one right in there somewhere, trail of found. Got one back here, it's a scent post that was already there. They was already a peeing on it, so I thought I'd get one right quick on that, but it ain't happened yet. I'm a little impatient, I guess, but got one of them super stakes stuck in the ground, and I broke the cable trying to pull it out of that other place, and that was my farm, but I doubled a cable and put it on there and tried to get it out. I borrowed a tool off a neighbor for pulling traps, and I couldn't. I thought it was either I was going to give up or it was something. My back probably going to break before I get it out of there. But I'll set up a blocking pulley or something later on and get it. I've got more stakes. But we'll let you know. So far we ain't doing so good, but that's all right. They're quality sets. I up my pan tension. I've caught a lot of possums, and I don't really want one right now, but I don't think it's a possum either. We're gonna figure it out. Well, if this is it for this video, wasn't much on here, but I sure am enjoying myself getting in the outdoors. And always remember, we love you. Always share your fire.